Hi, I am back doing an energy reading for earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. As I pre-shuffled the deck, I got trouble in the head space. So we'll see what comes out. If you're new here, my readings are not gender nor sexuality specific. I read the energies of masculine and feminine. I also read intuitively. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And we are about to get into it. Messages for Virgo placements. Virgo placements. Messages for Virgo placements, spirits. And what is it that they need to know in regards to this Pisces new moon that is upon us? Virgo placements. What do they need to know in regards to this Pisces new moon that is upon us? Messages for Virgo. Messages for Virgo. I'm hearing one card only. Clarify but don't expound. So this is going to be real specific. If you know, you know. I have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. What is this? It's just giving push forward with your desires and dreams. Like you'll learn as you go. You'll learn along the way. You'll get better. You'll get stronger. It's like going to the gym. You have to do it repetitively to get it. And you're not a total loss. You know, it's giving somewhat self-esteem issues that you're working through. Solar plexus work. But you're pushing through. And this could be to do with like things in the heart chakra, the root chakra. Things that haven't served you. That make you feel like, well, I can't. But it's just like, Virgos, you're quite resourceful, child. If anybody can do it, you can do it, honey. Clarify, if you need a specific reading about something, hit me up. My email is in my bio. Or like, share, subscribe, comment. Clarify this in the 3D. What is this for Virgo placements as it relates to this Pisces new moon? Again, it's giving trouble in the mental space. Virgo is in South Node right now. Pisces is in North Node. So there could be some type of conflict or issue if your Virgo is literally in your chart in North Node and Pisces is your South Node. Like it's trouble in the mental space because you're thinking about this logically and it's just like you need to feel. You need to feel in the in-between spaces. Change is upon us. Thoughts. We have 7. What is this? It's just getting, you're thinking about doing something in your feminine energy. Like, you know, this isn't even about a person or persons. This is energy. Your masculine energy is thinking about something to do with the creativity of your feminine energy, your Empress energy. You know, that could bring change. And you could have some doubt in here. Like I said, you're working through some things. You could have some doubt in here. But your masculine is saying, go for it, go for it. And then you have this message. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And you know, if you're a Virgo, like I'm a Virgo or similar or however it is, Virgos is just like, we not only learn from doing, we learn from people how not to do things as well as how to do things. So if I can't learn from you on how to do something or how to proceed, I can learn from you how not to do it. So it's just like, just trust that this will bring an abundant change. This idea you have, this thought, this creativity. It's just giving, write it out, put it on paper first before you type it up. And then make sure you use some colors. You may like some colors with it. Make sure you use some colors in it to bring it to life. You know, it's kind of like when you're in preschool and you have the drawing time and the painting time. Do what you got to do. Make it look good. Make it feel good. Color pencils, color pens. But you're side-eyeing your feminine energy like, sis, did you just come up with, and I feel like this is within you. This is your masculine, like, you could do X, Y, Z. And it's like, really? Can I? Yes, you can. Clarify this change. This is what's changing for you. This poverty, this lack mindset, this not having. Wanting to do, be, see, go, have, pop out. It's changing. I'm hearing you could just go and put that in reverse. That's what it's giving. Anything else? We have 4, 5. We have bad health, mature. Man, what is this? Bad health. I just feel like in your bloodlines, though, because it's give and take to the right of this card. This masculine. We're talking about masculine and feminine energy here. It's just giving in your bloodline. Like, you don't have a lot of males. You don't have a lot of men that you could look to that were business owners, entrepreneurs, all of this. You may come from a bloodline of thieves. But I feel like you transmuted this. Like, I feel like this has been the males in your family. Take it how it resonates. They grow old, not doing, not being, not having, not seeing, not being able to get out of the cycle of fear and failure. And I feel like you are more mature. You're surrounded by more maturity. You have more wisdom within you and more resources. And this could also be like a person that brings wisdom too. You also could be seeing 555 or will see 555 Virgo. But I just feel like this is behind you. This bad health, this, you know what I'm saying? Growing old and not achieving, this is behind you. I'm just hearing, put it behind you, child. This is behind you. Like, I feel like you're going to be this man. Like, this is not giving wealth and abundance, but it's giving wisdom. You know what I'm saying? To the point where you're comfortable. And everybody's wealth and abundance and luxury is different from the other. But it's just like you're comfortable. Maybe your creature comforts and your luxury is a library full of resources, guides, details. And it could be a library full of your books that you've written. Some of y'all could want to write a book too. Listen up, I got a story to tell. Anything else? Surmise this for Virgo. Surmise this for Virgo placements as it relates to this Pisces new moon energy and this message they need to know. Thank you, Spirit. Like, you're determined for this not to be your future. And if you feel like, I'm not a man, the men in my family, yeah, but I'm not a man. You may be a woman, but your masculine energy. Your masculine is the right side of the body and the feminine is the left. So you could have ailments that come up in your right side of the body. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this is something you've released. Like, when I say ailments came up, it could have been in the past where you were injured on the right side of your body. And we have house here. This is stability, growth, and this is empire. If you do what it is, you getting them antennas to do over here. And failure is really not an option. But even if it happens, you're not in fear of it. You're going to succeed. And it's just, what's that song? I shall proceed and continue to rock the mic. Like, it's not going to stop you. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. You're going to regroup, back at it again. Like, it's giving, you wasn't with me when I was shooting in the gym. You're going to be back at it again. Back to the drawing board. Back to the lab. This is who you are. It's giving peaceful, patient, mature experience. This balance coming in here for yourself and your bloodlines. You got the mature man and you got the mature woman. 5, 6. It's just giving balance within yourself. A lot of these messages was with the Pisces full moon, not the full moon, the new moon. And then we got distance horizons at the bottom of the decks. This is hopes and dreams and things of that nature coming into fruition with this 9. But a lot of these messages are really given like, this is within you. A lot of them don't have nothing to do with another person. But then if they do, it still goes back to the balance that needs to be within you, or that you need to recognize, so you can transmute, learn the lesson, move forward in alignment with your highest good. All right, close this out in alignment with the highest good of Virgo. Close this out in alignment with the highest good of Virgo. As it relates to this message and what they need to know for this Pisces new moon that is upon us tomorrow. Close this out in alignment with the highest good of Virgo. Virgo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you, Spirit. Let me see. This came out. Oh, okay. I'm told not to take it in the reverse. This came out in the reverse. This is the Chariot. It's giving triumph and success with this 7 divine number coming in fast. If you go ahead and do what it is that's on your mind, that your masculine is communicating with the feminine energy with you, like, can we do? I think we could do woo woo woo. And it's just like, yeah, we can do that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, getting in tune with yourself in a balanced, comfortable space. And I feel like it's not even going to take a lot of you, because it's been on your mind. It's been on your mind. You've been passionate about it. This is like giving an idea that you have been in love with, and now you're finally bringing it into color. All right. That's what I have for Virgo. We're going to go into Capricorn. Pause. Hey, we're back doing messages for earth signs. We are now on Capricorn placements and asking Spirit for messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter as it relates to this Pisces new moon that is upon us tomorrow. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Messages for Capricorn. It's giving some type of like mental anguish. Could be a headache, could be a migraine, but I'm also hearing like before that really even sets in, it's just giving an energy of we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. That's Kendrick's song, man. Yeah, that's Kendrick. I'm hearing take all of these. We have grief here. I understand that losing something is the opportunity to appreciate it. And we have blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. What is this for Capricorn? It's just giving you're letting it go. You can only do what you could do, and you're not feeling bad about it because it's not intentional. You're trying to do better. You are doing better, but it's going to take time. And whatever it is that you lose in the midst of getting yourself together, it'll come back if it's supposed to, and if not, then you know it wasn't supposed to be there. But you know, once you're getting you together, you will release things. 10-10 currently the time is, you will release things that don't serve you anymore, you know, because you're not in survival mode no more. And now we have blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. What is this? It's giving accountability. Like you're not pointing the finger at anybody else. It's just giving a strengthening of your ego, your self-esteem, how you feel about yourself, how you move forward. It's also giving throat chakra energy here. And you're listening more, you're listening to better, but and not just outwardly, you're listening to you. clarify this in the 3D, this grief and this blame for Capricorn as it relates to this message in terms of what is it they need to know for this Pisces new moon. Clarify this grief and blame. This is given, I know what I did, the choices that I made, and it's just like, it was, you were infected with things from your root chakra, your sacral chakra, you know, your bloodline. You were infected with things that led you to making certain decisions, feeling a certain way about yourself, carrying a certain energy about yourself. But now you're taking accountability of releasing that and really focus on doing better and being better. This throat chakra, you're speaking it into existence. Somebody is very much on their knees praying to God, however they worship. I'm not talking about, you know, any demonic energies. You know, you could be an atheist and believe in free will. I'm not talking about any low vibrational prayers. I'm talking about God, Buddha, Allah, however you do you. Somebody is praying. Hearing goddess energy. They're praying for help with this. Alright. That was a lot of shuffling, but I was getting the downloads. Pathway. With this grief and getting yourself together, you're going to open up and create new pathways, new ways of being. This came out for Virgo too. So you could have Virgo in your chart or have Virgo around you. But this is just really kind of like new horizons. New horizons that you're creating for yourself by getting you together in the way that you're getting you together. You know, but I feel like this is like going to be a long road in terms of this getting you together. It's, I mean, I feel like the number attached to this is like 2 years. That's not really long when you talk about healing something. You know, like, because healing is a lifetime. And I've been at my healing for aggressively 7 years, but is it aggressively 7 years? Yeah, but it's been more than that. Like, you know, because it was like not necessarily touch and go, but, you know, I would schedule it in. I would do a little bit. I was getting comfortable with really what it was and how it made me feel. But then once I had the opportunity, it was just like all systems go. I was throwing everything at my healing. But I just feel like if 2 years is a long road for you, it's a long road for you. But I also feel like this is also representing that you're still taking the time and the responsibility to heal, to take your time and release things that no longer serve you so it could be better for you. And you're creating a new pathway, a longer one, a more sustainable one, a more stable one, a more healed, evolved one where you can live and not just survive. So we have this accountability here, this blame representing accountability here. We have journey. It took you a long time to realize some things, like, because you were like, it wasn't really making excuses. You were just really kind of saying what it is. Like, well, I did this because of this, and I did this what it is because of this, so I did this because this person did this. Like, you know, you're just really describing life. Like, this action caused me to react in this way, or this decision or situation caused me to do this in this way. And it's just like, now you're realizing, yes, you did make these choices with what you felt were your options, but you're taking accountability and realizing this played a part in it over here. With what you're releasing and getting yourself together, it's taking you a long time to get to this knowledge, and this accountability is the beginning. It's the beginning. Like I said, the throat chakra, the healing, the releasing a lot of things, you know, that played a part. Like I said earlier, that played a part in this blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being, like, you know, because it came off as blame. For some of you Capricorn, it was blame, but some of you just saying what it was. Well, I did this because they needed this and all this other stuff. It's just really giving accountability, but also I feel like behind that, you're going to learn to put yourself first. Anything else here? Anything else here? What's in between this grief and excuse me, blame for Capricorn? What's in between this? I needed some water. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. What's in between this grief and blame? Okay. This flew out. Main female. What is this? This unresolved feminine wounds. So you could have like some of this could come from a mother, maternal figure, or just feminine energies. And I feel like at times your left wrist could bother you. It could ache, it could hurt, it could burn, it could feel numb, it could feel like a throbbing, and nothing is wrong. You know, some of y'all may suffer from carpal tunnel severely. And I also feel like this feminine energies, for some of y'all specifically, there was a feminine energy that had very large hands that contributed to these unresolved wounds you got from this feminine energy. Could have been a woman, could have been a feminine dominant energy man, but for most of y'all, this was a maternal figure. All right, so surmise this for... This is where you, if you're wondering where to start with this, you could start with releasing maternal wounds and feminine wounds. I'm hearing maternal wounds. Start at maternal wounds. Start on a Monday. You could do it in a bath. Make sure you have the next day off. You can also do it during a full moon to help you release. Surmise this for Capricorn, please. Thank you. Distant horizons in reverse. This wounds, this grief, this lack of accountability, but the accountability you have now, and it's taking you that long to get to it with this journey, which is like new beginnings, because you're there. We're gonna take the wins with the wins. Like, you know, you're intending on releasing these L's. You know, you're gonna take your time and do it in alignment. Like, you have to get comfortable with healing. You got to see how you could do your healing. You know, you may talk to people and see what works for them, and you may try some of the things, but you may find that what you tried with that they told you, it didn't necessarily work for you, or work for you if you tweaked it a little bit. You know, like when you borrow a recipe, you know, you sometimes change it to your liking. You know, but I just feel like all of this here has affected your hopes, your dreams, your progress, the things that you wanted to manifest for yourself, the things your goals, dreams, and desires. I'm hearing precisely. Yeah, desires and wishes. It affected that. But I feel like once you do what you're intending to do, taking your time, releasing this, you know, healing you, however you're going to do it. I feel like a lot of people going to do it through prayer, meditation, bath work, moon work. Some people may try therapy. It's different. Like I said, when I was throwing everything at my healing, I was doing prayer, moon work, releasing in water, therapy, Reiki, energy healing, tapping, body tapping, sound healing. I was doing everything, like, get this shit up off me, you know, because it just really was affecting me in the 3D in a very traumatic and detrimental way. But everybody has to do things differently. but to what works for them, because some of us could be the same, come from the same foundation, but it's different because even if you're siblings, you know, one is older, one is younger, your parents were different people when you were created. You get what I'm saying? So they were different people at the time. So your foundation is the same, but some of the DNA when the second child was born has been transmuted, evolved, or some of it might have descended even further and is unevolved. You know what I mean? So it's different for everybody, and you know, you just gotta respect people's healing, respect people's, you know, space, time, and energy boundaries, and give them grace. But you also, Capricorn, have to keep in mind, you have to give that to yourself first. It's nothing personal. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Close this out in alignment. The highest good of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you. As it relates to this Pisces new moon, Capricorn placements, close this out. Thank you. Child, that thing popped out. The light is coming to take back everything the darkness stole. We have 17. This is hope. 17 equating to an 8. I feel like this is abundance here. I feel like the more you do this, the more you focus on releasing what no longer serves you. And maybe that's the prayer that you need to start with. Like, you know, and ask for help to release what no longer serves you in mind, body, and spirit. You're very much gonna be at peace in your mind, body, and spirit. That's it's gonna restore you, because if you think about it, this reminds me of that old movie Cocoon with the elders. They were swimming in the pool with the pods in them, and it was making them younger, and they was, you know, doing this, and it was kind of like restoring their youth, but it was also restoring their mind, their body, their spirit, their energy. Like, I feel like this is going to give you hope to go on, because you may be feeling like you're working at a deficit right now. You may feel like depleted. You don't feel the things that you used to feel. They're not giving you the satisfaction, the hope, the abundance, you know what I'm saying, and things the way they used to. And I mean, when it's time to heal things, like, things don't show up the way they used to anymore. They don't satisfy the craving, the itch, they don't satiate. Or is it satiate? I think it's satiate. Yeah, well, you get it. They don't satisfy, you know what I'm saying, what they used to anymore. You know, and this is a healing card. This hope here, this is the healing card. Because this is a psychic tarot deck, but this is in the traditional tarot. 17 equates the star card, the healing card. And like I said, this is what you're intending to do. So if you take your time with it, you know, take your time, give yourself grace, reach out to people, use your resources, ask for help, and because sometimes you may ask for, because I know it was times where I needed to talk to somebody. I was trying to get clarification on things when I was healing of certain things, and I may have called, like, say, my grandma's house, asked to speak to a certain person, but that ain't who I need to speak to. Who I needed to speak to was the person who answered the phone. And it provided what I need provided at the time, and I realized, like, that ain't even who I needed to talk to. I'm talking to who I need to talk to. So just reach out, you know. Sometimes you may not know what to say. You just might need that. You need to say, I just need help. I don't even know how I need help. And these people or these resources or these prayers, they'll show up for you. Like, you'd be surprised what you ask for and you receive when you're open to do it. But this is healing, and this is the star card, and this is what you're coming into. The bottom of the deck, we have light. The light is coming to take back everything the darkness stole. We have the light at the bottom of the deck, and I feel like it'll be restored within you. You know, like I said, the hopes, the dreams, like everything that was taken from you here, the wishes, all of this here that you're getting together, you're having accountability for, that was taken from you. You know, I feel like at the bottom of the deck, you have the light, you have material harvest. That's coming in next for you. The bottom of the deck is what's to come. I feel like this what you're intending to do. Continue on that path. You're gonna be a-okay. What was the song I was channeling earlier? It was just like, we gonna be all right. That's like in a true sense. It's in a very much true sense. You know, the light is coming to take back everything the darkness stole. This is the sun energy. It's vitality, it's success. It's also masculine energy too. But it's just giving restoration. All right, thank you, Cancer. Don't forget, not Cancer. Could be a Cancer involved. Thank you, Capricorn. Or Cancer is in your placement. I'm sorry, is in your chart. Capricorn, thank you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Holla. And now we're going to do the Taurus reading. Hey, I am back doing an energy reading for Earth signs. We are on Taurus. This video will be timestamped. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're asking Spirit for messages for Taurus placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, as in regards to what they need to know for this Pisces new moon tomorrow. Taurus placements, messages for Taurus. Taurus placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is it that they need to know? I'm hearing something in the water. We have envy and pride. Envy, I am the same as everybody but with different challenges. Pride, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. This is giving ego energy. What is this? It's giving trouble in the home front. Pride. I'm hearing somebody sleeping with the enemy, but their pride won't let them see it. Ugh. It's giving unhealed trauma. I mean, I'm using the Soul's Journey lesson card, so that's always some type of something that needs to be healed and worked through when we use these cards. You know, if you're new here, I read intuitively. I read the energy of masculine and feminine. My readings are not gender nor sexuality specific. I read the energies of masculine and feminine. Clarify this in the 3D. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. High honor. 25 is equating to a 7. Somebody is envious of you, Taurus, or you, them. Take it how it resonates, because you're held in high regard and high honor. Family, friends, colleagues, students, teachers, anything else? 19 equating to a 10. They want to bring this to an end. Somebody feels privileged or really kind of like entitled to the prestige, the I'm hearing hierarchy, emperor, but it's just giving like the pedestal. They feel like they should be looked at like that. I mean, they could get this, you know, with this journey to self. It's because it's just giving, it would be a long road, but they could get there, but they're envious of yours. Clarify pride in the 3D. They're envious of yours. Like I said, I heard something about sleeping with the enemy. There's going to be a separation here. There's 23 equated to 5. This represents divorce court. This represents wills, you know, inheritances, like major court things. I feel like it'll be a separation, and this will be a gift. It may not feel like a gift, but it will be a gift. But I'm feeling like a gift from the universe, this separation. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. It's going to bring you back to yourself because it's just giving low self-esteem, ego, some shit that needs to be healed within your solar plexus and your sacral chakra. 17 equating to an 8, abundance, but it's also giving some type of karma to this situation. Your solar plexus is your navel area. It's to do with your ego, self-esteem, identity, how you see yourself. Pride, and sacral chakra is where your reproductive organs are. It's your second chakra. It is creativity, your inner child wounds, parental wounds. It's like what you cultivate, you know. And I do feel like this may be a love relationship, somebody that you're sleeping with, because like I said, sleeping with the enemy. They're infecting you with all of this that they got, and how they could have this. They ain't got to envy you. They can have this high honor that you have, you know what I'm saying? And this also could be somebody may try to propose marriage, so this won't come to an end, so they could become a privileged lady and, you know, take the long road of taking your spot. But they could have this, you know, if they worked on themselves and balanced out their root chakra, their sacral chakra, their solar plexus. This is how you connected with this person, these imbalances, because y'all are mirroring each other. It's giving mimic, but it's different levels. It's in different ways. You know, you may be more healed than them, but you still have some imbalances that need to be healed because you attracted them. Anything else here for pride? Child, you're dealing with somebody that is emotionally immature and has a lot of childhood wounds. With this 18 equating to a 9, and they have an immature mindset, the way they do things, the way they process things, the way they think about things. And they also whine like a child. Like it's always a tit for tat. It's a get back type energy. All right, surmise this for Taurus. This is gonna be coming to light. It's been there. The writing has been on the wall, but it may be a major upset. We'll see what the cards say, but I feel like it's gonna, something is gonna happen with this new moon in Pisces we have coming. And new moons are positive, you know, abundant, creative. But right after that, we have the Mercury in retrograde. Right after that, we have Mercury in retrograde. We have a full moon eclipse in Virgo. And then we have, like I said, lunar eclipse in Virgo. And then we have a solar eclipse in Aries in March. So I feel like there are going to be a lot of things happening with this, but the writing is already on the wall. Surmise this for Taurus placements as it relates to this reading. This Pisces new moon, what do they need to know? You know, this, whatever upset it is, it's not going to be anything new to you. But I feel like you may have got here through the imbalances of your root chakra, your solar plexus, your sacral chakra. It may be due to the imbalances of the moments where you had envy and you had pride. Because I feel like it could have been a time that you could have released this a while ago, but you didn't. And this courthouse doesn't have to be a major divorce, but it could be a separation of a long-term relationship. Something that's been over 7 years. I mean, because some states recognize common law marriage when you've been, you know, what they call shacking with somebody for 7 years. Surmise this for Taurus. Surmise this. House. It's going to affect the stability. It's going to affect the empire, what you created for yourself. But it'll be a gift and it'll be a chance for you to rebuild. Really a gift from the universe, because what would have came if you stayed in it is like highly detrimental. Message coming in 7. This message has already come in. Like I said, the writing is on the wall, but it could be another specific message as it relates to this energy here with this high honor. Like it may actually be vocalized or said that this person is jealous, or they may actually show that they're the enemy because they're jealous of how you're held in high honor, Taurus. How people look to you, how people look up to you, how you can just call one of your friends, your family members, co-workers, and they'll come to help you. How your kids are, you know, there and they're checking on you. Like it could be so many things. Take it how it resonates. Close this out in alignment with the highest good of Taurus placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter as it resonates with this reading. Thank you. But I do feel like this is going to come in fast. I'm just seeing like a chariot energy, but it'll be triumphant. It'll be triumphant. You know, it just depends on how you take this, because I do feel like it'll be a tower moment. You know, like total upheaval with this envy and pride. I mean, those aren't like, I feel like you have to get to I am the same as everybody but with different challenges. Like I feel like Taurus, you know this, but this person doesn't. And this pride, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. I feel like you kind of lost that a little bit. You know, it's a little bit misguided, because there was a way out of this previously and you didn't take it. Power, strength. That's the strength card. We have 8 here. We have Leo energy. You could have Leo in your chart or know a Leo. It's giving strength, courage, and wisdom is what you have, and you need to harness it. Again, it's really giving like get reacquainted with your power, with your strength. Like you're not a lamb for the slaughter. You know, because I just feel like this person is gonna once this kicks off, you know, this person is, like I said, they may propose marriage, you know, but it's given step into your strength, step into your power, step into your authentic self. For some of y'all, I'm hearing specifically, respectfully, trigger warning, stop being a bitch and do what you got to do for you. That's the first time that has come out in a reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because I feel like this is the self-talk, you know, and maybe you need to hear that. I don't know, but that's what I channeled. So that's what I did. You know, like I said, respectfully, Taurus. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Comment. Hey, bye.